Welcome, party people. This is the third episode of our podcast, Physics Partay.
Yeah, and today we have a lot of things to talk about. And first and foremost, I want to talk about Calculus BC in our school.
Oh man, what a class.
Especially in recent memory, at least the students in Mr. Vandershee's class have switched from going to Delta Math to CK12, which is like a new interface where you learn things and calculus concepts. So Nathan, what are your thoughts about this switch? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it?
Well, great question. So CK12 really provides us a good way to learn, but at the same time, it's also kind of bad in my opinion, just because it doesn't really show you the work and the explanation on how to do it. So like, yeah, you might be able to get that good one hundo, but like, where's like the educational
The
value?
merit.
The merit, because like you can kind of pretty much guess through every question, and you don't
Yeah.
really have to try. You can get a literal accuracy of 4% and still get 100 on the assignment.
So, I don't use CK12 since I'm personally a board member.
Oh,
So what do you do instead?
We actually do neither. We used to do Delta Math, but now it's just lectures and we do worksheets.
Oh.
But how does CK12 work? How many questions do you need? Is it like you have to get a certain number right to move on, or is it
So
like...
essentially, CK12, it's like rapid fire, right? It hits you with a bunch of questions, and you just have to get 10 right. 10 out of how many ever it takes you to
Yeah.
do.
So
It
that
said-
doesn't affect your grade?
No, it
no,
doesn't.
no. Yeah, it says that you have to get 10 right in a certain amount of time, but I don't know if the time actually matters.
It does not matter.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just getting 10 right. Pretty
Yeah.
simple.
So is the time limit pretty long, or is it
There
hard
is
to
no
get?
time limit.
Well, okay, it's the time limit varies. Sometimes it's like you have 4 minutes to do 10 questions.
No, that's just like median time.
But like regardless, it doesn't really take that long.
I agree, yeah.
And you could pretty much guess your way
But
through.
honestly, I think if there was ever a time to switch from Delta Math to CK12, I think the time is now because it's time to take our foot off the gas and just relax a little. And CK12 is something that's like, all right, we can just chill. I'm just going to guess my way through this question. So, while it may not be the best thing for like learning the concepts, I respect it for what it is, and I'll take that as it comes.
Okay, I like that. Wow,
Okay.
great interpretation.
So, in our comment section of our first video, we got a comment from Amanda. Thanks, Amanda. And Amanda told us to discuss Ariana Grande plus pop culture. But since Nathan is very involved in the Hypebeast game,
Former.
Well, let's just say I was involved in the Hypebeast game. I really took a step back just to focus on my education, and plus, Hypebeast is really expensive, and although like the resale game is very like lucrative, I'm not really feeling dishing out a lot of money in hopes to make a small profit margin.
So my question to you is, going from a participant to an observer, what do you learn or what do you think about the Hypebeast culture as it stands today?
I mean, I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this, but like honestly, I kind of see it as like irrelevant now. You know, like it's just like a style, but at the same time, like I honestly still like it. You know what I mean? Like I like
So how can it be irrelevant but you still like it?
like I like the look of it, but like I think it's like pointless. Like you shouldn't be like wasting so much of your time like to like reselling, keeping on those websites trying to get those new drops. And really, in reality, it's not really like benefiting you all that much. It's just making you look cool, and you're ending up wasting like hundreds
So
of
is
dollars.
it like how long does like something stay in trend? Is it really short?
Well, from my previous experience, you have some brands like, you know, your Supreme, your Bape, and brands like that really like, you know, stay in the trend, stay in the meta. But like, you know, you have your other stuff that fall off and come back.
So did you ever resell stuff?
Personally, no, because I like to wear my clothes, you know.
Okay.
So that's why.
Isn't
That's,
it like a gamble though?
yes, it is.
That's pretty scary.
Why is it a gamble?
Because like,
You buy stuff, you don't
Yeah.
know how well it's gonna sell.
Yeah.
You're spending a lot of money to buy one item.
yeah, and sometimes, and again, like Sierra said, sometimes you know the brands can like fall off, and sometimes some brands can come back. Like recently, we saw the reemergence of Champion, like
Reebok.
Yeah, last year those two brands were
Considered
like
dead in the
Walmart brand.
water.
Like, yeah, what are you? But nowadays, like it's popping.
They had a
Hypebeast.
renaissance.
Yes, you could literally go and buy a Champion sweater for like $100 now. When
They used
last
to be like
What?
like yeah, like
max,
10
yeah.
$20. Now they're like 100, which is insane. Like that's ridiculous.
What a time to be alive.
time.
That is an understatement indeed, sir. And then, but at the same time, you have all these like hypebeast brands. You know, they're collaborating with like
Each
designer
other?
brands and each other. Like for instance, you see that Supreme
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, that collab
Oh.
was straight like, in my opinion, like it was pretty flames.
Nathy
But, like-
Flames.
Baby.
What can I say? But you know, they made a collab. Those reselling insane. We recently looked up a box on StockX to see how much a Supreme Louis Vuitton crate was. We saw that it was like approximately selling for over $100,000.
Did you guys see those websites that Logan Paul and Rice Gum were promoting? Did you
Ooh.
see those?
Nope.
Yeah,
They're like
can
the
you fill me in?
boxes. So there's like it's like this sketchy website where like you can buy a box or a crate and you win these insane things and these items that will like come to your house.
what if I told you I partook in that?
Did you?
Did
No.
you?
Oh my God.
Oh. Is it something you'd be interested in doing?
No, it's a scam. I
It looks too good to be true.
Yeah.
How you finna win AirPods from a $4 box?
Yeah.
They said that you could win a $10 million
And they
mansion.
they basically scam children into believing they can get these things
Yeah.
using their parents' credit cards to buy boxes up to what thousands of dollars. I'm guessing.
Yeah, but like, can't relate. Who has thousands of dollars anyways?
Yeah.
Or like credit, so like
Oh, you're right.
using your parents' credit card.
But I
These
don't.
kids can be careless. Hopefully,
Well-
our viewers aren't gullible enough to believe some
Make sure that you
stuff like
exercise proper care, both physical health, mental health, and PC
that.
health.
Financial.
Financial. Yeah,
Alright,
guys.
moving
So
on.
now we're gonna talk about our special segment, This or That. Shout out to Ria Shaw for bringing this on the map. And we're gonna discuss a couple of words that have varying pronunciations. And the first one we want to talk about is aunt. Is it aunt or is it aunt?
Personally, I go aunt.
I go on.
Just because, like, when I say ant,
I
I
think
think of
of
like the insect.
bug, yeah.
And
Exactly.
I'm like, I don't want to say ant and then like envision my mind an ant when in actuality I'm thinking of like my
female
relative.
figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially in Indian culture, you refer to a lot of older women as auntie. So as a result of this, this is carried over. me
Thanks,
saying
auntie.
aunt. Yeah.
Thanks, auntie.
So the second word we want to move
Your
on.
uncle though. Uncle Swarge.
Oh, okay. So the second word we want to talk about is Caribbean. Is
Or
it Caribbean or Caribbean?
Caribbean for
I
sure.
say
hands
Caribbean.
down.
Like I'm going to the Caribbean. I'm not going like
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
I say Caribbean.
Well, I think you have something messed up in your mind.
It just sounds right. You say, "Hey, I'm out here. I'm going to the Caribbean."
It does not sound right.
Hey guys, I'm going to the Caribbean.
That sounds completely normal to
That does
me.
not sound normal to me. You are like
A standard
you should
human
be
being.
you should be executed.
I disagree.
Okay.
Next one.
Pajamas.
Pajamas or pajamas? That's a good one.
Well, I don't say the word at all. But when
I don't
do,
either. PJs.
Well,
pajamas, I guess.
I say pajamas as well. I put yeah.
Pajamas.
But what about
No, yeah, that sounds
what
weird.
about jammies?
Jam-
Me. Oh jeepers, that's a wild one.
I say that one's irrelevant to talk about more than this.
You know
To
what?
be honest.
It's relevant if I wanted to be relevant.
I agree.
I mean, is it though?
I'm gonna put it on the map.
In what case would you use that word?
Pajamas?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
I'm
want-
gonna change into my pajamas.
Hey.
Who do you say that to? When you're changing into your
My
pajamas
mom.
or pajamas, you're doing that. You're just doing it yourself. You don't talk. You
Where-
don't text your friends.
my mother
hey
is
guys,
like,
BRB.
Yo,
I'm-
Nathy, where you going? Oh, I'm gonna go put my pajamas
And
on.
second of all, I speak Japanese to my parents, so it wouldn't be.
Oh wow, look at you, big
Wow,
flex.
aren't you international?
Can't relate.
You can relate.
I don't speak a different language.
I don't
at
speak
home.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
No.
No, he doesn't. Stop
Okay.
stereotyping him just because
Yeah.
just because he likes anime.
Or
Okay.
because he texts things back in Japanese.
What? I literally just pressed random
Okay.
buttons and clicked
Listeners,
automatically.
don't listen to Swarge.
I speak the
He
truth.
is just.
He is the prophet.
I am the prophet. Okay, and then the last word, especially with its prominence in rap culture, with a lot of people talking about codeine and stuff, syrup is a word
How
that
else do you say it?
Syrup or syrup?
Syrup. Syrup is not spelled like that.
syrup.
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 S U R
Sir.
U P.
Sir.
Okay, well, you don't say A-N-T, ant.
Yeah, she's fact.
Aunt, exactly. That's why I say aunt.
Well,
I'm confused.
I
Syrup.
It's syrup,
I
though.
say syrup.
It's syrup,
Why are we
though.
arguing?
Yeah.
We shouldn't be arguing about this.
All right, we're cutting short on time. We need to go on to our last
Topic.
topic.
So recently, last week, we saw that 21 Savage had a big secret that got exposed.
my.
He was British.
What?
Oh, how? He's from the Zone 6, alright?
Jones, Atlanta, Georgia.
Have you heard
Super
this
Bowl
man
53.
talk?
4L Gang Zone 6.
Oh no.
From the.
He's from the gutter, man.
From the gutter.
And I know dang well that the British people are not funny. Actually,
Frankly, I think that 21 Savage moving to Britain, or at least to the UK, will do great things to the rap industry as he becomes the front runner for British rap
Yeah, for real.
and takes his rap into a new territory.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, do you know what happened to him?
What happened?
He got arrested, right?
From my understanding, he just got arrested because
But where is he now?
I don't know.
Why did he get arrested?
They said that his like.
He's illegally.
Yeah, he's been living here illegally for the past 10 years. So I don't.
He would rather be broke in jail than dead and rich. Just remember that.
Oh, that is a verse.
And isn't it kind of sus that his music video came out a day before that happened? For
So
a lot.
So are you saying this is? A
Are you trying to
promotional
connect the
video?
dots?
You never know. I mean, it was last
Oh.
Friday, and then it came out Saturday or something like that.
I don't think it's promotional video, especially if it's on like
Not
all
prom-
major news outlets.
It's not promotional, but it's
Maybe
somehow
there's something-
attracting attention. He releases a lot music video the day before that he got arrested.
But, like-
Maybe there's something to piece together here, you know?
Bro, like, why would it be on like CNN and all these major news outlets?
I mean, it's not. I'm not saying like I don't know, but it's just maybe he knew it was coming out, so his video will get a lot more
Maybe
views
he's the
because 21
prophet.
Savage will be searched on the internet.
He's out here to build that
It's okay,
brand.
we'll see what
I
happens.
think you're really
with
pulling
that.
strings right now, but
Anyway, I think
Anyways.
that we'll see what happens to 21 Savage and the rap game in the future. But
Hey,
for
guys.
now,
okay. So basically, sorry to cut you short. I just want to let my viewers know and our viewers know some amazing news that just happened to us. All right.
what happened, Nathan?
So, first of all, before we get to the great news, I just want to say our giveaway will be announced next week. We just want to make sure that all of our viewers get the chance to comment their favorite breed of dog in the previous video. But after that, we got some amazing news. I'm just so excited. I'm just reiterating all these words multiple times at this point. But you can now find our podcast on Spotify.
Wow.
Yes. If you search
Amazing.
If you search up Physics Party, Partay, P-A-T.
P-A-R-T-A-Y.
See, I'm just so excited I can't spell. But yeah, if you can search that up in Spotify, you
Please
will
follow
find it.
us and listen to it. You
Yeah.
can listen to it offline, in the plane, in the car, anything you want.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
On loop.
we
And different speeds too, right? I believe.
I'm not
on
sure.
Spotify.
So yeah, so now you can find it on YouTube and Spotify. Share it with your friends, follow the podcast, and we guarantee you won't be disappointed.
And thank you guys for the continued support. And see you next week.